Hello. So I'm sending this video out to everybody that I know on Facebook. If we're still friends and we still keep in touch, I want to let you guys know. And if we haven't spoken in years, hey, it's been a while. I originally was going to have a longer video that I was going to release to you, telling you what I think and whether you want to listen to me or not. I had a lot of great stuff in that video, but I figure it's better to do the video this way. So I've been getting a lot of I don't even know what the right word is. Basically, I've been a born-again Christian, as they call it, even though I'm associated with the Catholic Church, but apparently Christian and Catholic are two different things. I did not know that. That's how little I knew. But I want to just give you a little bit of an inspiring word that the Holy Spirit's been telling me to tell everyone. And I had a longer video all put together, but you probably wouldn't have listened to it, and a lot of it had to do with what was going on in my personal life, and I don't want to bore you with that, because probably what would have ended up happening is you wouldn't have listened to me. You probably would have thought I was nuts, and you wouldn't have listened to what I was really trying to get out, and that is this, what I'm about to say in this video. So I'll keep what I'm seeing in the natural to myself. And if you have any questions about it and what you're seeing in the world, you can always talk to me and we can discuss it. If you're confused, if you want to know what's going on, that's all right. Or if you want to know where I stand on everything that I see, if you're interested, text me. We can talk and we'll talk about it sometime. It'd be a great conversation, trust me, especially if we haven't spoken in a long time. So I just want to give you this little bit of a word here, and I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing that I'm going to do, but I just want to give this to you because I feel like the Holy Spirit's having me tell you this. So basically, the big thing is, and again, we all have this, is anxiety. Everybody's anxious, everybody's afraid. There are times when we're not afraid, but there are times when we do allow fear to creep in. And I just want to let you know, whatever challenges you're facing in your life right now, whatever it may be, you don't have to tell me what it is, but I just want to tell you, no matter how bad it seems right now, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. And I didn't know this, but we are constantly reminded by our Father in heaven not to be afraid. And that can be hard because we're surrounded by a lot of scary things in this world. And I just want to point out a couple times, actually it's more than a couple, where it says in the Bible not to be afraid. And that is 2 Timothy 1:7 in the New Testament. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. God gave you these things. So anytime you say, I don't have self-control or I can't control myself, that is a lie. That is a lie. Stop listening to the lies. Psalm 56, verses 3 through 4. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise, in God I trust and am not afraid. So that's another one. And also in Hebrews 13:6. So we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Now, that's a big one. And also in Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, who actually told us about the Messiah coming, and he did. God tells us not to fear. He says, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So God gives us a few reasons not to be afraid. I mean, you could Google these. They're all right there, and they're in the Bible. I mean, like when Jesus' mom Mary found out that she was pregnant and she was a virgin, what did the angel Gabriel tell her? The first thing he said, "Do not be afraid, Mary." So why this? Why am I sending out a video talking about this? Well, there's a lot of things happening in my life that I'm a little nervous about, and I feel that maybe a lot of you out there probably have something that you're a little freaked out over. Some of you might be okay right now, and you're probably having a good time. Some of you might think of something that makes you anxious or makes you afraid. Some of you don't know what's coming next. Some of you don't know what you're going to do about a certain situation. And I just want to tell you, even though you might not be able to see it right now, it's all going to work out. It doesn't have to make sense, because again, what is fear? It's the opposite of faith. Who uses fear as a weapon? Exactly. It's not God. Okay? Who uses, like if God's ever going to use fear, he's going to use it to teach us a lesson, basically. But not as a weapon against us. Again, what else does the Bible say? It says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." So fear is not going to prosper, you guys. Even though it may seem like that, it's not going to. And I just want to tell you that in the months ahead, I understand these are dark times. These are troubling times. These are confusing times. And it doesn't even have to be about politics. It could be about just anything that's going on in your life personally. It can be scary. It can be, this is the first time I'm going through this, or this wasn't supposed to happen, or why is this happening? Why is this not happening? Anything. Whatever your situation is, I just want to tell you, it's going to work out. And I know this because I've had that happen to me personally on multiple occasions in my life. And I just want to tell you that the Holy Spirit is telling me to tell you, do not worry. Do not be afraid. Everything will be all right. When you are afraid, here's what you do. Whenever you get afraid, no matter what it is, and there will be times when you will be afraid. We're all human. It's going to happen. I want you to pray to God and thank Him for everything in your life, including the bad things. Because God allows the bad things to happen in your life for a reason. And it's not to make you angry. It's not to make you turn away from Him. That is what the enemy is using those bad things for. God uses them for good things. That's in the Bible too. What the devil uses for evil, I will use for good. Because guess what? God is up here, and the devil is not equal to God. The devil is beneath God. The devil may have power, but God wins in the end. He already won. His Son came and saved us all from sin in the spiritual world. We now have the bridge to go back to God. We have everlasting life with Jesus Christ. All we have to do is accept Him and reject ourselves. And that may seem like a big thing to do, but it's not impossible. What is impossible for man is possible for God. And whether you understand what I'm saying or you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm not asking you to convert. I'm not asking you to understand. I'm just here to keep you calm and try to keep you at peace, because true happiness comes from Jesus Christ and what he went through. The fact that he suffered to bring us happiness spiritually, to save us. He died for us, so we should live for him. And I just want to say, whenever something scary comes up in your life and you don't know what to do about it, don't be afraid. I know that's a hard thing to ask, but I'm just telling you, it's going to be hard. Walk by faith. But when you come out of this, and you will, you're going to be really happy. Because you're going to see things you didn't even expect. You're going to look back on that experience and you're going to say, oh, that's what God was trying to show me. That's why that was in my life. That's why. You'll see. Just pray. Just pray to the Holy Spirit. Cry out to God. Just say, God, what are you trying to show me here? I don't understand this. What are you trying to show me? And in time, he will answer you. Ask and you shall receive. Right? That doesn't necessarily mean earthly things. Ask and you shall receive. It doesn't mean earthly things. It's about heavenly things. So, that's all I want to say. I just want to give you a little positive encouragement this evening, or during the day, or whenever you're watching this. And if you ever want to talk to me, call me up. Have a nice evening, everyone.